Attention everyone, I request all of you to please put your phones on silent or please switch them off during the program. Thank you.
लाइटिंग्स लागणार आहे त्या समोरून पण लाईट्स लागतात. अरे जायला मंच पूर्ण ते लाईट्स लावून देणार. मला सांगा लाईट्स लावून देणार स्टेजचे कोणते लाईट्स. ठीक आहे ना लाईट हां लाईट्स लावून देणार स्टेजचे लाईट सर्व ठीक आहे. समोर जा तू. एकतर तू समोर जा पूर्ण, नाही तर मागे मधात नको येऊ. तिथे पण लाईव्ह चालू राहणार. लाईव्ह करणार आहे की चेंज करणार आहे.
Program will just begin in 5 to 10 minutes. All are requested to please keep your mobile on silent or vibration. Thank you very much.
पहले हम लोग तू घेतोय का? जागा मी थांबतो. जा मी थांबतो.
Good morning all. I, Dr. Arvinder Kaur, welcomes you all to this magnificently glorious day, where we have Galaxy of Intellectuals, Honorable Chief Guest, special invitees, participants, teacher and students. This day is very special for us, as it's going to carve a niche, going to pave the path for many, and going to make an incredible mark. Oh, this list is very long. Hold on your heart, because you may eventually discover the beauty of this special day as the event eventually starts blossom. But before that, following our Indian tradition, where we start any program by invoking Goddess Saraswati, who is a symbol of knowledge, arts, culture and wisdom, I request our dignitaries to please come forward to kindle the lamp and make this event blessed one. For Saraswati Vandana, I invite Ms. Prachi Gunande, student of YCCE, to do the honor. नमः तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. Thank you very much for such a soulful performance. Now I request all the dignitaries to please occupy the designated seat on the dais. Atithi Devo Bhava. On this inaugural event of Central India's biggest national level innovation and startup conclave, Innovation Are Us, a startup yatra, we are very fortunate to have with us learned person of great eminence and ability, and who is the director of MSME. And he is our chief guest of today's program. And he is none other than Honorable Shri Prashant Madhukar Pavlewar. And to welcome him, I request Dr. U.P. Waghe, Principal YCCE, to please offer him bouquet and memento. YCCE, who has become a brand for providing a quality education, is always moving ahead under the able leadership of our head of the institute, Dr. U.P. Waghe. And to welcome him, I request Dr. Sandeep Khedkar sir, Organizing Secretary of this event and Director TBI YCCE, to please welcome him by offering bouquet and memento. Any technical event, technical institute can become a name to reckon with by the direction provided by various expert persons. And we are very fortunate to have with us Dr. Manali Shirsagar as Director, Technical Make Group of Institution. And to welcome her, I request Dr. Lalita May, Organizing Secretary of this event and HOD CSE Department, to please offer a floral bouquet and memento. Along with the dignitaries, we have Dr. Sandeep Khedkar, Organizing Secretary and Director TBI YCCE. We acknowledge your presence, sir. Along with him, we have Dr. Lalit Damle, Organizing Secretary, HOD CSE Department. We recognize your presence, sir. Beside these distinguished dignitaries, we have with us student coordinators also, Mr. Arjun Bendre and Mr. Vedant Sheveri. We recognize your presence. Beside all the dignitaries on the dais, we have other eminent personality from industry with us, like Ms. Arushi Sana, who is the founder of NYKTV. And I request Dr. Gauri Dhopalkar to please welcome her by offering bouquet and memento. also have with us Mr. Nikhil Chandwani sir, who is the CEO of Walnut Discoveries. And I request Dr. A.V. Patil sir to please welcome him by offering floral bouquet and memento. Along with him, we also have with us Dr. Rahul Mishra, Deputy Director, MSME Nagpur. And I request Dr. Bhagat Patil sir to please welcome him by offering floral bouquet and memento. We are very fortunate to have with us Mr. Sandeep Jain, who is the CEO of Geek for Geek. And to welcome him, I request Dr. Ujjwala Gavande ma'am to please offer him a floral bouquet and memento. Now, I would like to invite our head of the institute, Dr. U.P. Bhake sir, for his welcome address.
Good morning, all of you. Dignitaries on the dais, chief guest of today's program, Engineer P.M. Parlewarji, Director, Maharashtra MSME, my colleagues on the dais, Dr. Manali Shirsagar, Director Technical and Advisor, Brigade Group of Institutions, Organizing Secretary of this conclave, Dr. Sandeep Khedkar, Dr. Lalit Damaye, Mr. Arjun Gondre, and Mr. Vedant Shinde, dignitaries of the dais, Engineer Rahul Mishra ji, Deputy Director, Nagpur MSME, keynote speaker for today's program, Mr. Nikhil Chandwani, Mrs. Arushi Sana, Mr. Sandeep Jain, Management Representative, Mr. Kumar Mansukani, Deans of various portfolios, Heads of various departments, faculty members, participants, members from media, and dear student friends. It gives me a great pleasure to welcome all of you for the inaugural function of Innovation are Us, the Innovations and Startup Conclave organized by Yashwantrao Chauhan College of Engineering, Nagpur, in association with MSME, Maharashtra and Nagpur Center during 17th and 18th March 2023. At the beginning, I compliment the complete organizing team of Innovation RS for working hard and given this platform to young minds to showcase their talent in form of innovation and startup. Friends, all of us know today is the era of startup. We cannot imagine before 10 years that we can travel in air-conditioned car at minimum tariff. We cannot imagine that we can stay in good hotels on hourly basis with lowest tariff. We cannot imagine that we will get the food items at our doorsteps, and all these happens due to small startups which are now big companies. Ola, Uber, Oyo, Swiggy, so many companies are there which makes our life comfortable. And Government of India as well as Maharashtra government, they are helping all the startup on priority basis. Keeping in mind this, the YCCE, they have submitted a proposal to Ministry of MSME in 2017 for establishment of Technical Business Incubation Center. And I am proud to say that our institution was selected in 2018 for establishing the Technical Business Incubation Center. And now YCCE TBF Foundation is a Section 8 company running 10 startups. Every year, all of you know, we organize innovative idea competition and best ideas are given the prizes. They are nurtured by faculty mentors and converted into a commercial product which can be patentable, and students, they can start their own startup. It is better to give the job to the needy person rather than getting placed through campus placement. So keeping in mind this, from last 4 to 5 years, we are working very hard to inculcate the entrepreneurship qualities in the young minds of all YCCEs. I take this opportunity to tell briefly about the outsiders. The YCCE was started in 1984 with 3 programs with intake of 180 students. And now, after 38 years, YCCE is an autonomous institution affiliated to Rashtra Sant Tukadoji Maharaj Nagpur University, running 12 undergraduate programs and 6 postgraduate programs in various disciplines, with total 6,000 students on campus. All the departments in YCCE, they are the approved research center of RTM Nagpur University to carry out the research work related to PhD degree. I am happy to inform you that as on date, 83 research scholars, they are pursuing their PhD, and 151 research scholars, they have completed their PhD from RTM Nagpur University with YCCE as research center. Our faculty members, they have published 93 patents and 68 patents are granted, which also includes 20 international patents from Australia. Every year, 85% students, they are placed in various IT and power companies through campus placement. The maximum package offered is 23 lakh rupees and average package is rupees 4.5 lakh. Also, the institution from last 3 years is providing semester-long industry internship to final year students during their 8th semester. The institution is accredited by National Assessment and Accreditation Council (NAAC) with A++ grade with score of 3.60, and YCCE is the first engineering college in Maharashtra to secure such a high score. Also, all eligible programs, they are being accredited and re-accredited by National Board of Accreditation, New Delhi since 2003. Since 2016, Ministry of Education in coordination with AICTE New Delhi declared the ranking of all engineering colleges in the country, which includes IITs, NITs, government engineering colleges, autonomous colleges and private engineering colleges. I am proud to inform you that since 2016, YCCE is consistently within 200 NIRF ranking. As I said, we are selected by Ministry of MSME for Technical Business Incubation Center under their Aspire scheme, and we received the financial assistance of rupees 60 lakh from Ministry of MSME, which we have utilized to establish the Fab Lab in our college, which is the second Fab Lab in Nagpur. In this Fab Lab, we have created the instrumentation facility for our students who can prepare or convert their innovative idea into commercial product. In last 5 years, the institution received financial assistance of rupees 6 crore from various funding agencies under their various funding schemes. The YCCE is having Siemens Center of Excellence for Digital Manufacturing and Robotics in Mechanical Engineering Department, which was inaugurated in 2014 by past President led Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Also, we have NVIDIA Center of Excellence in Computer Technology Department, Aviva Center of Excellence in Civil, Mechanical and Electrical Engineering Department. So as I said, from last few years, we are working hard to develop the final year project into a startup, and during this conclave, the few startups of YCCE are also exhibited in our exhibition. Friends, with these words, once again, I welcome you all to this inaugural function of this particular conclave, Innovation RS. I wish my best wishes to all the participants. At the same time, I am very much thankful to Maharashtra MSME for sponsoring this event by giving financial assistance of rupees 5 lakh. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words and briefing us all about this YCC. You always inspire us to do more and realize our good. Now, I would like to invite Organizing Secretary of this program, Dr. Sandeep Khedkar, sir, to please brief us about this Innovation RS, a startup yatra from conceptualization to implementation.
Good morning, one and all. Dignitaries on the dais, chief guest of today's function, Mr. P.M. Parlewar sir, Director MSME Maharashtra, Dr. U.P. Wage, Principal YCCE Nagpur, Dr. M.M. Shivsagar Madam, Director Technical Mega Group of Institutions, my colleague Dr. Lalit Damahe, HOD Computer Science Engineering Department YCCE, student coordinators Arjun Bendre and Vedant Shivde, dignitaries of the dais, eminent keynote speaker Mr. Sandeep Jain sir, Mr. Nikhil Chandwani sir and Mrs. Arushi Sana madam. Dr. Mrugna Gupta, CEO GHR TBI, Professor Romeshwar Nagpure, in charge incubation St. Vincent Pallotti Nagpur, College of Engineering Nagpur. Eminent judges for the evaluation of startup and innovation from Persistent and TCS. Various deans, head of the departments, faculty members, press and media persons, participants, organizing team members and dear students. It is my great pleasure to welcome you all to this Innovation Hours, a National Innovation and Startup Conclave. Today we are gathered here to celebrate the spirit of innovation and entrepreneurship and to recognize the important role that startups play in driving economic growth and progress. Now, as we have seen and we have experienced, innovation is the lifeblood of any thriving economy, and startups are the engines of that economy. They are the disruptors, the risk takers, the problem solvers, and the game changer that drive progress and push forward as a society. Startups have the power to change the world, and it is our job to nurture and support them on their journey. And that is the basic motto behind this event which we are organizing in YCC campus. At this conclave, we have brought together some of the brightest minds in the world of startup and innovation. We have more than 35 entrepreneurs, those who are going to exhibit in the exhibition, and 240 innovators, that those who are going to exhibit in the innovation exhibition. Along with that, investors, thought leaders, eminent speakers, so they are going to exhibit, they are going to participate, they are going to represent in this Innovation RS. Today we celebrate the success stories of those who have made it big in the world of startup, but we also recognize the challenges that many entrepreneurs as well as innovators face during their journey. We acknowledge that the road of success is not always easy, but we are here to offer support, guidance, and resources to help you navigate that road. As we look to the future, we know that innovation and entrepreneurship will continue to play a critical role in driving progress and shaping our world. We must continue to foster an environment that supports and encourages startups and innovations. And we must continue to invest in innovations, research, development and new technologies that will drive the next wave of innovation. In closing, I want to thank each and every one of you for being here today. Your passion, energy and commitment to innovation and entrepreneurship are what makes events like this so special. I encourage you to connect, collaborate and share your ideas and insights, and I wish you all the best of luck in your entrepreneurial journey. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for briefing us about this event in such a simple, clear and concise manner. Now we are very fortunate to have with us our visionary leader, Technical Director of MGI, Dr. Manali Shivsagar ma'am. And we would not let this opportunity go without hearing her. Now I request ma'am to please guide us and make us all aware about the initiatives of MGI.
Thanks, Dr. Arvinder. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Energy. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Is that YCCE energy? That's it. I can see you in majority and this is the energy in minority. Good afternoon. Great. Dignitaries on the dais, the President and Chief Guest of today's program, Shri Parlevar Sir, Director MSME Maharashtra by Ministry of Commerce, our dear Principal Sir, Dr. U.P. Waghe, the Coordinator and Organizing Secretary of today's function, Dr. Sandeep Kedkar, Dr. Lalit Damahe, HOD and Organizer of this function, and the student, very enthusiastic student coordinators, because they are actually the ones who have initiated and has taken this event to this extent, Arjun Bendre and Shivre. So, and the entire team, my colleagues in the audience, and most importantly, all the students, all the enthusiastic students who are sitting in this auditorium today. I extend a warm welcome to all of you. And at the outset, I congratulate the organizing team of IRU, that is Innovation Are Us. Since I am a party and witness to how the ball started rolling, I'm really very thrilled to see that finally the young minds have made it. I mean, they were so determined that they wanted to organize such kind of an event to promote innovation. And I would admit that this really requires a great passion and commitment, which has been exhibited by the entire organizing committee. So far as Meghe Group of Institutions is concerned, and the visionary leaders, Honorable Dattaji Meghe, Honorable Sagar Sir, Honorable Samir Sir, Honorable Vrindaji Meghe Ma'am, who all have been really very much visionary in starting the entire innovation ecosystem in all the institutions under the umbrella of Meghe Group. That can be seen right in the year 2017-18, when we started applying for the MSME HIVI institutions. And 3 of our institutions could be the HIVI, could be a part of the HIVI scheme of MSME. And YCCE, of course, it's being the flagship institute of Meghe Group, has a TBI and even due to the Aspire scheme and HIVI of MSME. So we have been really at the forefront of all these types of schemes which are offered by MSME and have been taking the benefit of it with the kind cooperation from MSME. In order to have the ecosystem developed in the organization, we are taking many steps, including the Entrepreneurship Development Cell, because Entrepreneurship Development Cell and pre-incubation are the basic or the first steps that you can say towards the technology business incubator, because first comes the idea. So we also keep on organizing idea competitions time to time so that we can tap the potential of, innovative potential of the young minds, and then accordingly we can screen the ideas, we upload them on MSME for funding by MSME, and even we have our own policies like seed fund policies, wherein up to 2 lakhs we give the seed fund for the starting of the LLPs in our incubation centers, which takes care of all the registrations, all the legal consultation, every other aspect which is required for the smooth functioning of any LLP, right from opening it. Because normally monetary issues actually put a lot of constraints, even though somebody wants to become an entrepreneur. Monetary constraints actually restrain the person from taking that next step. And we believe in supporting these all entrepreneurs because after all it is going to be in the alignment of the Atmanirbhar Bharat. Unless and until we promote, we financially support the entrepreneurs, I don't think that we can actually make the Atmanirbhar Bharat successful, because each one of the organizations, each one of the colleges like us, unless and until they come forward and the managements come forward to support this very initiative, which is such a great initiative launched by our Honorable Prime Minister Modi ji, we will not be able to achieve the goal that has been set in front of us. So I think Mega Group of Institutions has always been very proactive in supporting such kind of initiatives, and it would also be an information from our side that all those who want to become entrepreneurs but are constrained because of the financial issues or any other kind of help which is required to smoothly run their organization, their startup, then we are here. As I already told you that we have a policy of seed funding up to 2 lakh rupees. We also have a policy of financial support up to 10 lakh rupees at the prevailing government rates. So even our employees, our students and the outsiders who can take a slot in our incubation center, they can also be largely benefited by all these kind of initiatives. And I would also like to tell that the one who wants to become an entrepreneur, it's definitely not very easy. We also have seen that many people come out with marvelous ideas and then we nurture the ideas. We also actually start with the company, and then when the student gets placed in their final year, in the beginning of the final year, then eventually they give up on whatever was the idea, whatever efforts they had put in. So it would be my earnest request to all of them who already have started their companies with the great ideas in their mind, not to give up because they are going to get a job. Receiving a job opportunity and going for it is the most comfortable and easiest ways, because of a lot of kind of pressure they generally experience. There is a peer pressure, there is a parental pressure, that if you are getting a job in Accenture or any MNC for that matter, why not to go for that kind of a job, or rather than being stuck in a startup which you never know when are you going to start earning your own revenue. So normally people won't go too far once they get the job opportunity, but I would like to request you all that if you're really interested in it, just because of the peer pressure or the family pressure, do not give up on your ideas, on your company, because being an entrepreneurship is definitely a very fulfilling experience, since you would be the ones who would be giving away the jobs. Rather than you doing a job for someone, you would be in that slot where you can help people by employing them. And I think if you think from that point of view, perhaps then you would like to be more patient and committed to your dream. So I think with that message, I would like to give rest to my words. All the best and keep learning. You have a lot of exposure coming out in these 2 days. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, ma'am. It's very enriching and valuable information provided by you. And thanks for your encouraging words and wisdom, especially for all the entrepreneurs. On this occasion, we have with us distinguished person with great vigor and resilience, and whose action speaks louder than words, and who holds a very prominent position in the MSME, and who is our Honorable Chief Guest of today's program. To introduce him, I request my co-host Mr. Pawan Mandekar to please do the honor.
Thank you, ma'am. A person of great wisdom and experience, leadership and innovation are also there, has graced us with his presence today. He is none other than Shri Prashant Madhukar Parlewar, Director of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises MSME for State of Maharashtra. He holds a degree of Masters in Technology and has also pursued a LLB. He has an astonishing rich experience of more than 32 years in the MSME development sector in various states including Gujarat, Assam, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Maharashtra and Delhi. He keeps an expertise in cluster development, CESAC, foreign trade policy and quality management systems. Also, he has published papers at national and international levels in the field he is a leader of. Before assuming the charge of Director MSME, Maharashtra State, Shri Prashant Parlewar sir held the position of Director MSME Development Institute, Nagpur. The exuberance and versatility of his personality is remarkable. His efficacy in all his roles has always been high. How can we let go this chance to hear from an erudite and insightful person? Thus, I request Shri Prashant Parlewar sir to address us with his intelligent words.
Thank you very much. On the occasion of this National Innovation and Startup Conclave, sitting on the dais, please support Dr. M.P. Wade sir, Dr. Manali and Shisagar, Dr. Sandeep Khekar, Dr. Arvind Paul, Dr. Wali Kamani,
YCCE official.
other faculties, professors of YCCE, innovators, startups, investors, professors and faculties from other institutions, students of YCCE and other colleges, and dear friends. I congratulate YCCE for organizing this such a beautiful event, that is National Innovation and Startup Conclave, to explore the possibilities of bringing innovation or to commercialize the innovations which is in the mind of young students. We all know, dear friends, startup ecosystem has gained a momentum in our country. Once upon a time, when we were students of engineering colleges, we didn't have this kind of support system in our country. It does not mean that the innovative ideas were not there in the minds of students at that time. Definitely those kind of innovative ideas were there, but to commercialize those ideas, there was hardly any ecosystem present in our country or even worldwide. Now, such ecosystem or such support system, we can say, is available in our country to promote startups, to commercialize innovative ideas which are available with us. And Ministry of MSME Government of India is one of the organizations working for promotion and development of innovation and startups, under which
इनॉग्रेशनचे
we
फोटो
have
लॅम्प
set up
लाइटिंगचे फोटो म्हणजे पुढे काढले
incubation
गेले
centers
ते आता
across
पाहिजे आहेत त्यांना
in various engineering colleges, various management colleges, and YCCE is also is our host institute as an incubator. I really congratulate Wale sir when he came to me and he was saying that
we would like to organize such and such events. So students also came to me. Kindly support us for organizing this event. At that time, I was not aware that so many startups will come to participate in this event. But now I am happy to see that number of startups, innovators, they came here to demonstrate their ideas. Our support system not only funds these kind of events, but also provides sufficient financial assistance to
इसलिए वो
startups
बैकग्राउंड में आ
and
रहे हैं
innovators through our incubation system. We provide 15 lakh per idea for your innovative idea. If you process your innovative idea through this incubation center, and if it is selected by us, you will get 15 lakh from our ministry to commercialize that idea. In addition to what YCCE is giving, I think they are giving 2 lakhs, then again 10 lakhs as a loan. In addition to that, 15 lakhs you are going to get from our ministry. So such a huge amount at the beginning of your innovation. At the beginning of your innovation, if you are going to get this such a huge amount, I think it is not
काहीतरी
very hard to say that we cannot
डायरेक्ट
commercialize
कार्ड
your
टाक
idea.
लॅपटॉपमध्ये अरे आमच्या लॅपटॉप
I have seen number of ideas across wherever I go to various engineering colleges in such functions.
झालं काम
There are number of ideas
नाही
which
म्हणजे
can
कार्ड कनेक्ट करायचं काम झालं
which can make our country self-reliant.
त्याचा लॅपटॉप आहे की डायरेक्ट कार्ड जाते त्याच्या लॅपटॉपमध्ये
Thesis, projects prepared by students of MTech, PhD, which if those ideas or those projects are really commercialized, there is we can easily say that we can become a self-reliant India. But the problem is that those ideas are not coming forward. Mostly when do PhD or MTech, our objective is to complete our project, get the degree and go out of college and search for jobs. But now we should focus, emphasize on the projects of final year or MTech or PhD or B to develop those projects in consultation with MSME. See, MSME, micro small enterprises or small scale industries in our Nagpur, in Vidarbha, are having number of problems. They are having number of technical problems. They get various orders from various organizations, from various sources, and in those orders, they have to develop new things. And those new things, if it is developed by the students of engineering colleges, it will be easier for them to supply material to various organizations.
काय
So, if this college, this YCCE is a college which is very famous, the eminent college in Nagpur, in Maharashtra, and the students are also getting very
वही कर
very good placement from this college. You just focus it on small scale industries, try to take their problem statements, those are with them, and try to solve it through your students.
I'll stop you.
It is very easy. Those problems are not a rocket science. I can tell you one of the problems which we have solved during Corona. We all know during first wave of Corona, the PPE kits were not manufactured in India, and PPE kits were imported from China. Each PPE kit was costing 1,500 rupees, and without PPE kit, it was impossible for any doctor, any health worker, or anybody to even go into that Corona ward, or even doctors were not able to even treat Corona patients without PPE kits. And those PPE kits, it's a very simple kit. That PPE kit was not manufactured in India. There was no ISI standard for PPE kit. Only WHO standard was there at that time, during first wave of Corona. And how many of you, I don't know whether you know, you people or not, we have one scheme of cluster development under which in Nagpur, in ready-made garment cluster, we have set up common facility center. We have provided fund up to 15 crore and set up common facility center with state-of-art stitching facilities for garment. There, with the initiative of Honorable, at that time our Honorable Minister was Shri Nitin Gadkari sir, we developed PPE kit within 10 days in Nagpur. And the cost of that PPE kit was half of the cost of import. Such an innovation or beautiful work to save, and that at that time we developed that kit. No raw material was available in Nagpur. Everything we have brought it from other states. Testing was not available in Nagpur. There is a typical test as per WHO standard, which was available only in Coimbatore in India. We tested it, we developed it, and then we manufactured 25,000 kits within 15 days and distributed to all government hospitals in Vidarbha, Marathwada, and saved the life of thousands of people. So it is not very hard to develop anything or to do the innovation or to make any import substitution in India. It's very easy. If you really want to do it, if you take it, you can easily do it. Corona taught us that we should not rely on others, we should be self-reliant, and our Honorable Prime Minister has given us a vision that we have to make our India self-reliant. And the students which are sitting in front of us are the major source of making India self-reliant, because you all are going to become engineers, you all are going to become technocrats, and we all know that it is said that engineers are the builders of nation. So, my request to each one of you, students sitting here, whatever faculty sitting here, we must contribute. There are a number of atoms which you can develop. We have a list of atoms for defense, for others, which we are importing from other countries. If you want to see those items, you can go to our website. Try to develop those items. If you develop those items, you can commercialize it and you can earn a lot of money from it. So, my idea was to tell you about what is the importance of innovation, what is the importance of startup, we all know, and what our ministry is doing to promote this kind of ecosystem in India. We are, in addition to this is one segment in which we are working, that is startup and innovation. We have a number of other schemes. As I told you, just cluster development is one of our schemes, in which we are providing funds up to 21 crores. It's a grant in aid, it's not a loan, to the cluster of enterprises. We are supporting for marketing, we are organizing number of exhibitions. You must have seen number of exhibitions are going on in Nagpur. Most of the exhibitions are supported by us. We are providing them subsidies up to 100% of their stall rent. If anybody has booked a stall at a cost of 1 lakh rupees, we pay them 1 lakh rupees. We give them a subsidy of 1 lakh rupees back. So, under marketing support, for domestic marketing we provide funds or support, and for international marketing also we provide funds, subsidies, including to and fro fare, airfare. Similarly, we have technology centers. One of our technology centers is in Hingna, wherein we have high-end software training programs. The students of mechanical, electrical, electronics, they can take advantage of those training centers where advanced diplomas, degrees, postgraduate diplomas, postgraduate degrees are available. Once you go through those diploma degrees, industry people will immediately accept you and your salary will be almost double than what you can get after completing your B. So that kind of ecosystem is also available with us. You can take advantage of that. In addition to this, we have subsidies for patents. Number of patentees now they are taking subsidies from us, but those should be MSMEs, not for researchers. So up to 5 lakh, 2 to 5 lakh rupees subsidy is available for patent which is done by any MSME unit. We have subsidy for trademark, for GI, for barcode. So now there is a time when government is supporting right from skill development, entrepreneurship development to marketing, to capacity building, to technology upgradation. Loans are available collateral free up to 2 crores. Anybody can set up without collateral, you can get loan up to 2 crores. Subsidies are available up to 35%. So my request to all students, those who really want to become an entrepreneur, they go to our website, the Ministry of MSME website, even MSME Nagpur office website is there. On that website you will get all schemes. You will get all schemes, and if you want any hand-holding support, you can call to my office. My officers will support you and try to do something in your life. I have seen, even I was a student once upon a time, sitting like you people there. And although I was a backbencher, I used to sit at the last bench. But when I was in BRC, I passed out from BRC in Nagpur in 87. I think Patil sir, I remember your face. You are, I think, from my same batch. No? Yeah. So I passed out from BRC, and when we were students, we used to sit like you people. But at that time, this ecosystem, this support system was not available. Now, support system is easily available for you people. And you must take advantage or benefit of this support system. Even I was not knowing that my office, even at that time my office name was SISI, Small Industry Service Institute. When I was student, I was not knowing about my office. So now MSME ministry is very popular. Everybody knows about our ministry. And if you want to know anything, if you want to take benefit of any scheme, you just approach our office or call to our
मध्ये
office.
जा त्यांनी जिथे
You will get all sorts of
त्यांना
handholding
वे
support
2
from our
मिनिटं
office.
बोला प्रेझेंट करणार
So
हो हे
I
व्हिडिओज
think
पाठवले
this innovative conclave, innovation conclave is organized by YCCE. This will teach you so many things. There is no time, otherwise I would have asked my officer to give presentation on our schemes. There are beautiful schemes which you might have not imagined even.
फोन इथे लावू शकतो
Without having a single rupee in your pocket, you can start now business. That is the time through which we are now passing. So, we must focus on entrepreneurship, which is easy compared to searching a job. The efforts which we put in searching any job, those efforts if you put in establishing any enterprise, I think you will be more successful than searching any job or doing any job. An entrepreneur is a king. He is not an employee. He is a king and he provides employment to others. Whereas employee is a servant working under somebody. He can never become a king. So my request to all of you, all students of YCC and others, to see that you can realize your dreams through entrepreneurship. With this, I extend my sincere thanks to YCC for inviting me here and congratulate all startups, students for their innovation, and I hope this conclave will yield beautiful results. Any support in future, if it is required from my side, I assure you all that it will be provided. Thank you.
इनॉग्रेशन के बाद चालू हो रहा है एग्जीबिशन। इनॉग्रेशन के बाद एग्जीबिशन चालू होगा। नहीं।
Thank you very much, sir. It was indeed a great opportunity to hear your thoughts, and I'm sure this will keep us encouraging in our future endeavors. On this great occasion, organizing committee of an event are going to unveil souvenir comprises of details about the innovation and startup and its participants. And for this, I request organizing committee to please present before all the dignitary souvenirs for unveiling. Yes, I request all the dignitaries who are sitting on the front row, please join us in unveiling this souvenir. Yes, please come forward. Please, sir, please come. Yes, they are coming. E-copy of the souvenir will be distributed among all the participants after conclusion of the program. Thank you very much for unveiling the souvenir. Now all will please occupy your seat. Thank you. Now we have reached the concluding part of this program, and I request Dr. Lalit Damle sir, Organizing Secretary of Innovation RRs and HOD of CSA Department, to kindly propose the formal vote of thanks.
Very good afternoon to all of you. It has been such an honor to be a part of wonderful event. On behalf of YCCE, I would like to extend my heart gratitude to our esteemed guest, Mr. Parlevar sir, Director MSME Maharashtra, who deserve a special thanks for accepting our invitation and being here with us today. Thank you, sir. I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our management, Honorable Sri Dattaji Mege, Sagarji Mege, for his constant blessing, Sri Samirji Mege and Srimati Sundatai Mege for supporting the idea for organizing this huge event. I especially thank to our principal, Dr. U.P. Wage sir, and our Director Technical MGI, Dr. M.M. Sisagar ma'am, for their constant support and guidance. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. My special thanks to MSME and MSME Director Parlevasa and Mishra sir for your sponsorship and supporting this event to make a grand success. We cannot succeed without the support from MSME and all these sponsors. My sincere thanks to all the deans, registrars, Chief Administrative Officer, Kumar sir, all the coordinators of IRU, heads of various departments, and all the faculties involved who spare their time and handle the event throughout with their constant support and help. Special thanks to sponsors, MSME Government of Maharashtra, Government of India, Time, Acer, Designing Partner Novel Graphics, Knowledge Partner Tata Consultancy Services, Networking Partner eCell VRIT Nagpur, Technical Partner Persistent and 11 Ideas Nagpur. I thank all the investors who accepted our invitation to be part of our teaching event. Heartfelt appreciation to all my dear students, volunteers and non-teaching staffs who contributed to making the event grand success. I have no words to express my appreciation for their participation and willingness to do the things outside their comfort zones. A wide round of applause and thanks to all the participants who made the event memorable one. The students from various colleges who are from Nagpur and outside who came all the way from different states to attend this 2-day program. On behalf of YCCE, I thank all these students for being so disciplined and enthusiastic. My special thanks to all the keynote speakers for accepting our invitations. I would like to thank press and media for wide coverage and publicity of this grand national startup conclave. Last but not the least, I would like to thank all of you present here for making time to be with us today and helping us make this event a grand success. Thank you and thank you very much.
This inaugural program we are going to conclude with the national anthem, for which I request all to please rise. Coordinator, may please play the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you very much, dignitaries. Now, except all the dignitaries, all other please remain seated at your place, as immediately after this we are going to commence the next proceeding as per the schedule. And we have some announcement to make that exhibition is there till 5 p.m. You all may go and visit there. And tomorrow we have a pitching event, and at 3
Overheat हो रहा था,
o'clock
voice record हो
tomorrow
रहा
we have a valedictory function.
चार्जिंग प्लस ये
Students, please remain seated at your place. And immediately after this,